Today on Twitter, Dage the Evil released a new picture. The wording of this picture instantly piqued my curiosity, as it said New Vampragon. The picture itself contained something very interesting, as while it did contain a Vampragon, it contained a Vampragon wearing armor. While this could just be seen as a cosmetic choice for a Vampragon to wear armor, this could actually have some lore implications. Back in Adventure Quest Classic, when you went to Arya's pet store, there was always a tab for Vampragon. By clicking on this tab, you would be able to access a selection of Vampragon pets, ranging from the basic levels up to the maximum. However, there is something else to note here. There are two types of Vampragon pets. While one type is named after the elements, fire, ice, electricity, light, dark, the other type has a more expressive name set. These names include such things as Inferno, Cyclone, Gaia, Radiant, and most notably for us here, Blizzard. While at first this just may sound like a different name for a different breed of Vampragon, there is something very interesting that should be noted. All of these Vampragon, with a unique name, are actually Guardian only. So now you're probably wondering, how does this tie back to the picture Dage the Evil posted on Twitter? I believe that the Vampragon that Dage posted on Twitter is not an Ice Vampragon, but a Blizzard Vampragon. At first this may sound a bit strange, as while AQ Classic and AQ 3D both share characters, locations, and creatures with each other, they are still their own separate games that would indeed have their own interpretations of how the lore is written. However, I believe there is one small detail that proves that the Vampragon Dage the Evil posted on Twitter is indeed a Blizzard Vampragon, and that is in the armor itself. When looking at the armor, you may notice it has similarities to another type of armor in the game, that being Guardian armor. While at first one could argue that it is not a one-to-one comparison to Guardian armor, we have to remember one key detail. Not all Guardians wear the same type of armor. While the Guardians in Babylon do indeed all wear the same type of armor, give or take a different type of helmet, we have things like the natural Guardian armor, which is worn by the Guardians of Heartwood. This armor, when compared to the clean silver of the Babylon Guardians, is a green and gold. So I feel it's not that much of an illogical leap to assume that if there was a winter-type Guardian tower, the Guardians in it would wear a more frosty type of Guardian armor. The next bit of information I have that could confirm that this is indeed a Blizzard Vampragon over just a simple Ice Vampragon is the fact that the Guardians do indeed armor their pets. The primary two examples of this we have in-game are the Guardians Warhorses and the Guardians Frogzards. Both the Warhorse and the Frogzard are clearly wearing Guardian armor that has been specially designed for them. What's more, these two sets of armor on both the Warhorse and the Frogzard match the armor worn by the Guardians around Babylon. If we now take all this information into account, what we have is a Vampragon that is wearing a Guardian-inspired, winter-themed armor set. And taking the information we know from AQ Classic that only Guardians could take Blizzard Vampragons, I truly believe what we are seeing in Dage the Evil's posts is a Blizzard Vampragon done up in the AQ 3D style. Thank you for watching. I hope this video has helped inform you a little bit more about Vampragons in the world of Adventure Quest.